Oh man, there we go. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Riding and Vibing with Black. I'm gonna have my guest here for the second time.
Yana.
Is it Yana or Ayana?
It's a Yana actually.
With an A?
Yes, but Yana.
Yana. Okay, y'all. I got a real interesting topic today. I was speaking with this young lady, and we came up with something. Oh man, sugar daddy and sugar baby. Now I don't heard of sugar daddy. I don't heard the term of sugar daddy.
Right.
But I never heard of sugar baby.
Okay.
I never heard of sugar baby. So, from your definition, what does sugar baby mean?
Okay, so we all know what a sugar daddy is. A sugar baby is the one receiving.
Okay. So the sugar. Okay, so is the sugar baby younger?
Yes.
Okay.
Always younger. That's
okay, of course, that was baby. Okay.
Baby and daddy.
Okay.
And what do daddies do? They provide. Okay.
Okay, so with your story being told, sugar daddy and sugar baby, do you have any wild stories? And if you do, just give me one story. I just want to hear one story. I want to hear this.
Okay. Y'all got stories for days. But yes, so when I was younger, I used to be a sugar baby. Not for long. I got cut off. But so.
Oh, he cut you off? Well, damn. So
he
you
cut
got
me
fired?
right the fuck off. I got fired.
Oh, man.
Before I was even technically hired. Anyway, let me tell you how it went down. So I had to be at least, I'll say 18 years old. And I was at Quick Trip downtown, and I was pumping some gas. And before I could even touch the handle, y'all, this man came up to me. He was like, I got it for you. Let me pump the gas. I was like, no, I'm fine, because he wasn't attractive at all. A little bad. It was shaped like a oval. It was just.
Hold on, so sorry about cutting you off.
You fine.
So, have you ever met any handsome sugar daddies?
No.
All right, okay, we can.
Most of them are ugly.
Okay.
And unattractive.
Okay. So go ahead.
But and I said no because he asked me to get the gas, and I told him no. This man anyway goes. I kept swiping my card anyway, but I don't know why it wasn't going through. It is what it is. So I go in the store to go put cash on the pump, and this man had already put $100 on the gas tank.
Hold on.
Yes.
He put 100.
100. And then yes, I'm like, well,
I bet he got real handsome then. He got real handsome then.
I was like, no. At first I was upset. I'm like, you did not have to do that. I said no, and when I say no, I mean no.
Okay.
But I was like, you know, at this point, fuck it. If God want to bless me right now, I'm gonna take these blessings.
Okay.
So I said, well, the tank only take $40. He said, you keep the change, and he looked at me up and down like, you gonna stop trying me? Don't tell me no again. That's how he kind of looked at me.
Shit.
So I walked to the
big
car.
Boss.
I was trying to big boss. So I'm walking to the car, and he gave me his business card. He was like, we should hang out sometime, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this man, like, where he get his money from? He jumped in a low-key car, so I didn't even know he had money. He was not a flashy at all.
That's how they be.
Except I looked at his shoes. He had some Dior shoes on. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a chance. So one day he took me out. We met at some restaurant above his condo, which I didn't know it was his condo at the time. It was like on the sky. It was like on the roof. Anyway, so one thing led to another, and he just started giving me money. Just out of nowhere. And I'm like, okay, this.
Oh, man.
Out of nowhere. So I'm like, okay, this is getting a little interesting. I was having fun with it because I'm like, I've never met no man that just throwing money. So he asked me, like, one day, he started to hold my hand. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Me being naive and me being young. He was like, I'm not giving you money for no reason. I was like, what?
Hold on, so you just thought he was giving it from the kindness of his heart?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Even though it's stupid. So time goes on, and I let him court me. So I let him take me on a date. I let him do all this, and he always would ask me, do I want to spend the night? I will always say no. So I started like being a little flirtatious with him, which I shouldn't have done.
Okay, so when you say flirtation, what did you do or say to him?
Bat in the eyes. Oh, thank you. Blushing.
You mind showing me how you did it?
You can't really see it because I got this hat on. I'm not gonna take my hat off.
They do the left eye. Do the left eye.
I don't know how to do it. I just gave him them eyes.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
It's about to go down type of eyes, which it wasn't.
Hold on. So was he white?
He was African.
He was African.
Yes, he was African.
Mm.
And so
Okay.
I found out what he did. So he's like well, people who go to these big Ivy League colleges pay him to do their schoolwork. So he'll do your whole 4-year degree. Very smart. Okay. I give it to him. Very smart. So one day, the more I started chilling with him, the more I started hanging around his house. So he will always be like, come on, I've been waiting long enough, and I'll always have an excuse. So what me and my sister did, I was like, okay, Anna, that's my little sister name. I said, every time I go over this man's house, I said, he gonna always try to get me to have sex with him. I said, and I cannot do it. I said, I need you to call me. I'm gonna say code red. I'm gonna text you code red, and what you're gonna do is call me and start crying. I don't care what you say. You can cry, you can cough, you can say something, you having a seizure. I don't care. Just get me the fuck out of this man's house.
Damn. All right, so go ahead.
So one day, she called me the first time because he was trying to get out touchy-feely. Excuse me, I'm not trying to be all touchy. He was like, come on. He kind of wrapped his hands around me. I'm like, oh my God, it's getting awkward. He's a big man. Like, he's not small. He's very heavy set. So,
if you don't mind, like, what was the size, height, weight?
He had to be like at least 5'9".
Okay, that average height. What about weight?
He was big. He had to be like 300
Muscles?
pounds. No, he had to be like 300 pounds. Overweight. Yes, he was a big man.
Okay.
Big.
He had most of the weight in the ass or in the chest? All right, no, don't worry about it. Go ahead.
When I say he was shaped like an oval, he was shaped like an oval.
All right, go ahead.
But no, so you can tell he started to get frustrated. So the first time I did it, he was actually concerned about it. He was like, my sister coming. She was like, Yana, oh my God, I just got in this bad accident. I can't see nothing. The police are on the way. I need you to come get me. I was like, I got you. So the first time he was real compassionate. He was like, you know what? I know we're supposed to go out to dinner. I know you had things planned. I wish I could spend more time with you. He gave me $600 that day. He said $600. He said, here, make sure your sister's straight. Take her to urgent care. I know urgent care gonna cost out of pocket. He paid for the urgent care. I'm like, well, damn. I said I can do this more often. So I broke my little sister off. Every time she'll do that for me, I give her however much money he gave me. I give her like $200, $300 because she was young. She was still in high school.
Okay.
So the more I did it though, the more he got tired of it. So one day he got mad at me. He got mad at me. He was like, you know what, I can't keep doing this. I'm about to cut you off. I said, no. I said, I promise one day. I promise I'm gonna spend the night. You got my word. I swear to God. I'm gonna spend the night. But so the next time the time it came for me to spend the night, I was blessed because turns out he's a well-known sugar daddy. Like he has multiple sugar babies. I'm talking about like bitches that's been living off him for years.
Really?
In condos. These women are set up, yes. He done started businesses for these women, bodies done. He's always asking me that I want my body done. I'm like, why does this man ask me that? You don't want my body or something? But, and she called him, she was like, I know you're not with that young bitch. I know you're not with her. And I was like, who is she talking about? Is she talking about me? So I was like, you know what, this is unprofessional. I'm about to go. I told you I was about to spend the night, but I'm about to go. You're not about to sit and have nobody tell me. That was the perfect excuse.
So that was your sign?
Yes. I was like, I'm about to get the fuck. And the next day she called me. She was like, I'm number one. I'm number one. I've been here for the longest. You nobody knew. She was like, after he had sex with you, he gonna be over with. I'm the baddest bitch. I'm like, okay, whatever. So a couple of days went by. I tried to act like I was mad. I was really counting money he gave me, y'all. I really did not care. So the last day, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I had planned to cut him off, but I was like, nah, I need some money. So the last day, y'all, when I say it's crazy, we was sitting on the couch and the room was like dark. I had a really gut feeling. Like it was a gut feeling. I was like, oh shit, something bad about to happen. But you know how you don't listen to the intuition. I was like, he just sitting on the couch. I was like, hey, everything okay? He was like, nothing. He was like, cause he had gave me some money for lingerie. He was like, he was like, what you got under there? I was like, what you mean what I got in here? I'm just acting clueless. So he poured some wine. We started talking. This man sitting in the dark. This man sitting in the road. I was like, oh my God. Like, I was like, today it's about to go down. I was like, Lord help me, please. I do not want to do this. Mind you, y'all, this all happened within about 4 weeks. It was not long. All of this happened about 4 weeks. So I'm like, oh my God, it's about to go down. I said, I don't know if it's going to work because he got mad at me last time. Okay, so before things even get started, I drank my glass of wine. He had went ahead and gave me like $1,000, $2,000 and put it on the table. He never put it in my hand. I'm like, this man, it's up to something because he moving different. So he put the money on the table. He was like, come sit down. He grabbed my hand. I'm walking to the couch. So I'm texting my sister. I'm like, code red, code blue, code yellow. Because I just... She was like, okay, I got you. I said, call me in like 30 minutes. So it give me time to get the money, get close to the door so I can go. When I tell you my sister called me, he was like, don't tell me that's your sister again. I was like, but she need me. I was like, but she need me. He was like, no, the fuck she don't. I was like, I promise. I said, I promise. I said, I'll come back. He was like, no, you're not. You never coming back. He grabbed my shirt. I was like, oh my God, this about to go down. Lord, I've been using this man. I said, he tired of me. He's thinking my shit. So he was like, I swear to God, I said something wrong. He took the damn, it was a cup of wine on the table. I was like, I promise you, something wrong, something really wrong with her. I said, she got mental disabilities, like something wrong. He was like, he moved the glass. He was like, it's always something wrong with your fucking sister. He was like, I was like, oh my God, this man about to kill me. I was like, he's about to murder me. He about to rape me and say he's not going for it. So he was a bigger man, so he was slow. So he got he was like, you're gonna give me what I want. He was like, I'm tired of playing games with you. He had brought me a Gucci bracelet. He snatched the bracelet off my hand. Like I'm like, it's about to get ugly. Like you cannot play with these people and their feelings. I was like, and in my mind, I'm like, and I told him, I said, you have all these women, why me? I said, we can just be friends, I promise. I said, I promise, like, I'll come over, I'll still chill with you, I'll go to the mall with you and be seen with you, because that's what he likes. Shit. Yeah. Like, he was like, no, I'm tired of this shit. I'm like, oh my God. He was like, you told me 3 weeks ago that you was gonna lay down with me. I said, I didn't say that. I promise you I didn't say that. I said, I just need to go tell my sister. As soon as he got up to try to snatch me, he kind of missed and kind of started stumbling. That took that as my opportunity, y'all. When I tell you, I got up, I did a little 1-2. I did a little 1-2. I ran. I kind of, cause he was like, he was big, y'all. So it's kind of hard for him to pick himself up from that little stumble. After I did my little 1-2, y'all, I snatched him off the table and I started running. I'm like, valet, cause he lived in real like high sky rises. And the guy was like, you okay? And then, like, I heard him, like, he was coming down the stairs. And I heard him in the background, like, don't give her keys. Don't give her no keys. She stole something from me. I'm like, don't believe him. Do not believe him. When I say the valet, he was a young nigga. I was like, give my keys. Give my shit right the fuck now. Y'all, when I tell you that's the craziest story, then he popped up at my house. I don't even know how he know where I live. Then he tried to come in. Like, he was a guest.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So then what we're going to do, because we kind of went past the time.
I'm sorry, y'all.
We're going to do a part 2 of that. So, but before I let you go, is there anything you would like to tell these young women, the ones out there looking for a sugar daddy?
Y'all, these men get ruthless. They want sugar. We can't be just the babies. They be wanting sugar, y'all. And they get mad about it too. But tread lightly, because these people out here crazy.
Y'all heard it, and we out.
Bye.